sobering to think that we're on their extinction periphery here. You go 20 miles to the north, it's just Bermuda grass and trimmed oaks. Those counties are almost out of bobwhites.
There's something beautiful about having quail and what they symbolize. The sound of their whistle in the spring, sound of their wings when they take to flight as a covey, and most importantly, to me, the way they signify landscapes that are still unspoiled. I'm Eric Grahmann, and we're on our family ranch. This ranch has been managed by our family for about 13 years.
Here we go.
This is Freckles. She's usually sweet, but she's never been through this chute before.
Our management goals are to maximize the property for both cattle and wildlife in a balanced approach. I'm gonna turn her loose. Oh, she's got another. She's got to have a calf. We all love wildlife and we all love cattle, but it differs a little bit because my dad's primary interest tends to be on the cattle side of things. My brother, sister, and I tend to be on the wildlife side of things.
I'm for sure the cattle guy because I'm here, you know, and I can come feed whenever they need to be fed.
We have these interesting discussions, if we'll call them, but somehow we always tend to meet in the middle.
Eric has a lot of knowledge, so we listen.
They're very supportive, and so much so that none of this conservation work happens without them. They have veto power.
Come on, mamas.
Well, you sure do have a lot of grass right now.
It's really come on, and we're thankful because it's pretty dry right now.
The Grahmanns are really trying to go back to more of a native grassland. They really are trying hard to control the brush. The stats say that there's less than 1% of the coastal Texas prairie left right now, so it's definitely a habitat that we need to protect.
When we started, there was a very severe brush encroachment problem.
Oh, it was a jungle. It was a lot of rose hedge, a lot of yopons.
It was overgrazed.
We did a lot of dozer work and a lot of spraying with the family. Slowly but surely, we've got it to where it is today. It's probably 90% grass when it was like only 10% grass.
I'd say the biggest aha moment was tempering our approach with weed-satch control. Weed-satch is a huge problem in this county and along the Gulf Coast. We initially took an approach of eradication, but we started to realize weed-satch does have some benefits.
There's some little boosting.
Oh yeah.
So basically, I conducted a science experiment in order to get my dad to make me cut down less weed-satch. During the experiment that I did, I took soil samples from underneath the weed-satch, and I found that soil nitrate was higher underneath the weed-satch. That means that the weed-satch is basically fertilizing the soil beneath it and facilitating the growth of desirable native plants. Instead of cutting out all the weed-satch, we'll leave a few weed-satch here and there in order to facilitate pockets of biodiversity.
A landscape without wildlife is a lonely place. And I think we need wildlife more than we realize.
And we're proud of all of our children. They're real passionate about the land and the wildlife.
And we're real fortunate that the kids are really passionate about the land and keeping the land where we're no longer here.
I was very fortunate to come from a family who loves quail. My grandfather would always get excited when we were out in the field and a covey would flush. He would always say, "Quail!" And so, you know, looking back on those sort of things, you realize later on that, pardon me, miss my grandfather. Good girl, Callie. I think the future's bright. I know the future's bright. Oh, look at that. Oh, you see that? That was pretty, wasn't it? What we've been able to do is triple the number of bobwhites on this property since we started. Oh, look, there's like a pair. Always trust your dog. That was cool. I'm really proud of the way that our family has been able to work together and achieve a common goal. I'm really proud of that.